Meet the group members. The topic that we choose is flood. Today we will talk about what is flood, the problem and issue being faced by flood, the problem and issue implications, places that frequently affected by flood, the cause of the problem and solutions for the problem. What is flood? Flash floods are caused by rapid and excessive rainfall that raises water heights quickly, and rivers, streams, channels, or roads may be overtaken. Do you know how dangerous is flood? Yes, flood is second serious disaster in worldwide. Flood water can pose a drowning risk for everyone. Each year flooding causes more deaths than any other hazard. Places that frequently affected by flood: Kelantan, Terengganu, and Pahang. The problem and issue being faced. Kelantan is one of the states located on the east coast of peninsular Malaysia, exposed to the northeast monsoon winds and almost every year hit by floods. This flood occurs due to extreme, all-encompassing heavy rains brought by the northeast monsoon, which blowing from November to March every year. Recently, on December 1, 819 and 20, Kelantan faced intense flooding with the rainfall intensity recorded at 627 millimeters, the highest since 1967. The most affected districts were Jeli, Tanah Merah, Pasir Puteh, Pasir Mas, and Kota Bharu. In Kelantan, more than 17,326 people were affected by the flood. Pahang, one of the natural calamities that often affect Pahang and inflict damage to property and even fatalities, is flooding. The northeast monsoon, which occurs from November to March, and flash floods, which occur from April to October, both have an impact on the east coast state of Pahang. Reese. During flood on 23 December, Terengganu is a state in the east coast of peninsular Malaysia that has never missed a flooding event, which occurs between October and March every year during the northeast monsoon period. Heavy rainfall during the northeast monsoon season between October and March resulted severe floods. More than 40,000 victims were affected by flood last year. Cause of flood. Flood disasters can either be due to natural causes or man-made. The natural causes of flood disasters are heavier than usual downpours of monsoon rains, the perigean spring tide caused by the proximity of the moon to Earth, and the La Nina effect. The man-made causes of flood disasters are poor drainage and/or clogging due to foreign debris, lack of adequate infrastructure to moderate the flow of water. Effect by flood in Malaysia. Flood dangers have a variety of negative effects, including erosion and structural damage, property loss, food and water pollution. The floods also have an impact on tourism, not only direct and indirect losses and damage to homes and tourist attractions. The social impact involves four aspects, namely psychosocial, socio-demographic, socio-economic, and socio-political. Flood disasters have an influence on the economy either immediately or over time, and it is difficult to gauge this impact. Solutions. Mitigation. State prevention or mitigation aims to reduce the potential damage and suffering that disasters can cause. Preparedness. The goal of preparation is to lessen the remaining risk through early warning systems and actions that can be performed to lessen the impact of a flood disaster. It entails preparation and planning that must be given more attention before flooding happens in order to significantly decrease property damage. In conclusion, while the numerous structural techniques used up until now have helped lessen some of the effects of flooding, they have not been entirely effective in managing floods as a whole. Therefore, it is necessary to include the advantages of a more thorough strategy with complementing non-structural measures, such as land use management, floodplain management, development restriction,